Hi guys, here's Echo from Pektis Studio. In this video, I wanted to show you how a fair or well-balanced game actually can break a game. I know it is not a popular opinion, but let me explain. Ask yourself, what is perfect balance? In theory, a perfect balance game is one where every player has the same chance of winning, there is no dominant strategy, and optimal play leads to predictable outcomes. Sounds great, but here's a problem. Let's take one game. The game we all know, tic-tac-toe. You have same amount of pieces, you have same amount of time you can use them, and you know what is going to happen. So after 2-3 rounds, even if you're kids, you probably will think, nah, this is too boring because I know what is going to happen. And that happens quite often to a lot of abstract strategy games, because once you kind of know the system or understand the system, you feel less excited about playing it because your brain doesn't get the tick of I want to challenge this, or they don't get the satisfaction of actually mastering something anymore. Fun comes from uncertainty. Your brain keeps engaged when it doesn't know what is going to happen. Let's take Terraforming Mars as an example. The game itself is not a super 100% balanced game because there are cards that you want but it just doesn't coming out. But there are some projects that's easy to build, there are cards stronger than the other, but it requires you constantly adapting your tactics or strategy. So that is also why your brain is concentrated and wants to solve this puzzle. Now let's talk about risks. Not game risks, but risks. In a perfect balance system, player or any normal person will kind of avoid risks because you don't know. You tend to leaning towards the most optimal play just to be safe. However, in a good game, it forces you to take risks. Now let's look at Root. Root is wildly unbalanced on the surface. Every faction plays different because of asymmetrical powers. Second, some factions seems stronger than the others. The third, the game state is constantly changing because of area control and area majority perspective. However, this is probably the most engaging critter games that is out there. Because you're constantly asking yourself, oh, can I do this? I think I can do this. I'm definitely doing this. The tension, it is creating the emotional high and lows that makes you feel excited every time. The best modern game doesn't try to achieve perfect balance. It's trying to create something called imperfect balance. Let's take Doom Imperium as an example. First, it creates conflict, introducing uncertainty. You never know if you're going to 100% win in the middle war zone. And second, there's different paths to victory. You can either focus on A or B in order to win the game. And the last one, it is constant tension between players. Another player might take a card that you desperately need. However, it is also possible you take a spot on the worker placement that another player cannot take. This game, it is not perfectly fair, but it is definitely engaging. Why do perfect balanced games feel boring sometimes? Because it takes all the aspects that make the game fun away. The first one, it is uncertainty. The second one, it is tension and risk. The third one is discovery. If you take all the aspects off, so what is left in a game is just pure mechanism that is equal for everyone, everybody doing the same routine work. It doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Hope this video give you a little bit different perspective about your playtesting, how balanced your game should be. And if you like this type of content, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!